Hey, Dusty.
Hey.
After today's moves, Kyle Tucker in center, is that a reaction to the NL Park and Framber pitching, or is that something you foresee doing regularly now that Straw's on the Indians?
No, that's not what I foresee regularly. That's what I was, was going to do today anyway, prior to Straw. And this is temporary. It was a temporary thing because the NL, I wanted to get Alvarez in the game. I really kind of got the outfield's not as tough to play as it was before because it's not as large. And I'm, you're not crazy about doing this, but you got to do what you got to do in the National League Park, where I have 3 outfielders out of position. Tucker in center, Brantley in right, and Alvarez, 2 out of position. Alvarez playing left, so just got to. It's the best lineup I could come up with under the circumstance.
Chandler.
Dusty, now that Straw is gone, I guess, what kind of opportunity does this open for Chas McCormick? And what have you seen from him, I guess, in center field defensively in the early work he's done, and then the couple times you guys have put him out there?
Well, I put him out there in a situation where, number one, you can't control it, but, some people are more conducive to fly balls than some pitchers are more conducive to fly balls than ground balls and vice versa. So, I'm hoping that he can play, center field well. We had him slated basically in the corners because, Straw was, he played outstanding out there and getting better. So, we're certainly going to miss Straw. We're going to miss him and his speed, and we wish him well, in Cleveland. So this is some of the sad parts that happens in this game, but it's a reality.
Tiger.
Dusty, would you have liked to have seen them keep Straw? I know he was your starting center fielder. Were you upset that they traded him?
I can't answer that. I mean, I don't think that's, anybody's business. So, I'm not the decision maker. So sometimes you have to do what the organization asks, but sometimes you don't have a choice.
Thomas Floyd.
Dusty, what do you know about Jake Myers, and how do you think that he'll be able to handle? Do you think he could handle playing some center field for you too?
Well, yeah, I think he can handle playing center field. We hope that he can handle it offensively. He showed that in center field that he can handle it, and and not of all of being in the big leagues in spring training. He was a little bit maybe overwhelmed at that time. So hopefully his confidence is up. Where I think he can center field's the least of his problems to handle, I think. And so the one thing that we're going to miss is he runs well, but we're going to miss the speed of Straw. We already had limited speed, but quite a few bats. So hopefully he can replace some of the speed of Straw.
Mark Berman.
Dusty, what do you think about the way your bullpen's now been rebuilt, if you will, at least certainly for as far as middle relievers and that kind of thing?
Well, yeah, we got to figure out where to put them. I mean, we just kind of figured out where to put them before, and we can't, shelve all the guys that were here that helped us get to this point. But we also have to welcome the guys that are new, and hopefully, they can fit in, when they get in, and it's kind of up to us in a short period of time to figure out, where to put them, where they'll most likely succeed, and we have to find out like who can go back to back, who likes to come in to start the inning, who's pretty good at holding runners inherited. There's a lot that we have to learn in a short period of time about these guys.
Jake Evan.
When are you going to have everyone, all the new additions? Obviously, Graveman's already there and Garcia's active. Assume he's here.
Yes, he's here. He showed up today.
And how about the guy you got today, the reliever?
Which guy are you talking about?
Matan. I don't know how to pronounce his name yet, but
Yeah, me neither. Matan, I think. So like he'll be here tomorrow.
Chandler.
Dusty, anything further on Jose Urquidy and how he's progressing?
No, man, dude, man, I got so much to keep up with. It's hard to keep up with all this and that at the same time, you know. So I'll let you know in a couple of days.
Brandon Scott.
Hey, Dusty, Myles seems to be really popular amongst you guys. You seem to view him very fondly. How do you handle that as a manager with the clubhouse when a guy who is popular and has been around with the guys for a while gets traded? I mean, I know you've been around doing this for a while. How do you handle that as a manager?
Well, I mean, there's always there's always a period of shock, you know, and like I said, we got to get over it as soon as we can. You can't bring it back, and not only do you have to get over the shock, but you wish him well. You know, we try to realize that this is part of the business. It happened before we got here. It's happening during our stay here. It's going to happen even after. You know what I mean? So, you just tell the guys that you gotta get on with it. You know, life goes on. He'll always be one of us. He'll always be, the partners to everybody there. And some of his best friends are here. Some of his best friends that he came up with. And, like him and Tucker are very, very close. You know, him and Toro are very close. And you can tell how they talk on the field. And so, I mean, this game is small. I mean, not small, but the world's small. And especially the way guys tweet and chat and do all this stuff, it was just like a guy never left, you know.